Okay, class, today we're going to be working on systems of equations involving more than two variables. So for this example here, it tells you using B for the cost of a burger, F for the cost of fries, and N for the cost of nachos, and S for the cost of soda. Write equations for each statement below. So looking at that first example, what would you have for that equation? Correct. For that first one, you should have 2s plus 3b equals 18. What about the next one? 5 sodas and 6 burgers cost 39 cents. What equation would that give me? This is what you should have gotten. And then we have 2 burgers, 2 fries, and 2 sodas. So you should have a 2b plus 2f plus 2s equals 18. And then for the nachos, we should have 2n plus 3b plus 2f plus 4s equals $38. Good job. Now, when used together, these form what's called a system because there's more than one. So this is called, go ahead and fill that out on your sheet, a systems of equations, which is a set of 2 or more equations with 2 or more unknowns or variable. So by definition, the solution to these systems can be used to make the equation true or to check it. So if I plug them in, I should be able to check it and it should return a true statement. So let's look at example 1. What kind of equation is this? Keep in mind that we call this a 3x3 systems because we have 3 variables. This is a 3x3 systems of equations because it uses 3 variables and it has 3 equations. So which of the following would be a solution to this? Now I want you to take a moment and figure this out. Because remember, I have to be able to plug in my x, y, and z and return a true statement. I have to be able to plug them all in and return a true statement. For example, if I were to plug in a 5 for my x, and a -3 for my y, and a 1 for my z, I would have 5 times 2, which is 10, plus 3 times -3, which is -9. So 10 and -9 already gives me a 1. And then 4 times 1, which is 4, so 1 minus 4 would be -3. So in this instance, I should find that my answer is C. Now let's look at the next one. What type of system is this? Because I have 2 variables and 2 equations, this is a 2x2 system. So which ordered pair would hold true for this? Which ordered pair? And in this case, it would be 8 and 1. So take a moment and I want you to work 3 and 4 at the bottom and tell me which one that would be. Remember, you just plug in the value of x and plug in the value of y and see if it returns a true statement. Okay, that's correct. The first one, my answer would be A. And the second one, you weren't able to plug it in because I took it off, but the answer would be B. Okay, I want you to stop here. You notice the other side of your worksheet is called plug it in, and it should look like this. It's called plug-in systems. Now you're going to work this in class tomorrow, but if you want to go ahead and get started, you can. Have a good night.